Let's get this started.
I
think this could be episode 1, I think.
This is definitely episode 1.
What do they do in the movie? It's almost like what's on the agenda today?
So we're going to be talking about kind of business strategies, how to lead a successful business. I feel like we've done a fair share in the business realm.
2 Fortune 500 companies isn't a joke.
It's not a joke.
So I don't have that yet. That is not my accomplishment, but I know that that's not a joke.
I definitely want to hear your story.
Right, how I got here.
Yep.
It's a funny story. How did I get here? I mean, starting when I was born, to be honest. Like, my teachers would always tell me that it was kind of embarrassing for me just going to, I still remember going to parent-teacher conferences. Because sometimes the teachers would say,
"You don't have a dad."
Where's your dad?
What would the teachers say?
They would say, oh, you don't even need a dad.
Right.
Like, you're so mature.
You are the dad.
They would just call me daddy.
Right.
That's my nickname for students. Always. Like, oh, daddy, can you answer this question?
And I really think that's an important kind of foundation to have.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's kind of a good segue to what defines a good foundation. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because it was one of the topics I've been meaning to touch on. More of not the foundation itself, but the basics of the foundation.
You want your foundation to be
just as strong as the basics.
Right.
Or if not stronger.
Right.
Just regularly speaking, the foundation should be solid. It's important to also study what other businesses have done.
Yeah.
Very successful businesses. Like, I know a lot of businesses myself. NBA.
We were training for a while to be in the NBA. I think the NBA would have been a really good career option for me, especially.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, I really felt like my talents were better used at Mills. So that's really why I switched to CS.
I mean, I just respect that you put your family first. Like, what you could have had, like, bitches, money, cars.
But
wealth, like happiness, like real happiness. But you chose a traditional route, which I can respect.
Right. I guess I was gonna say, what makes a business successful? You gotta really think about that one.
I think the foundations. You listen to me right now. Everybody listening to me right now. You lay the foundations right for your business, it will make you money. I can guarantee you that. Everybody always gets me on the street like, how would you build a multi-million-dollar business if you had to do it again from scratch?
Yeah.
If I gave you zero amount of money, would you be able to do it?
Right.
Right? And I just say, I would lay the foundation so solid that nobody would be able to tell me that this is not a multi-million-dollar business. There's levels to this, right? Everybody always thinks like, oh, there's either you're here or you're here. No, it's a grayscale. So you can be here, go here, and then go back here.
Yeah.
You just want to make sure you get here. So the question is, how do you get there?
Right.
How would you get there?
I think the most important thing is consistency.
Right.
For sure.
Undervalued, for sure.
Yeah. And what I mean by that is being consistent.
What do you mean by that?
The way I would define consistency is staying consistent
over a long period
of time, and that would be consistent. See.
Bueno.
The question is how are they profitable?
Exactly.
Are they beating their margins? That's the real question.
And I always tell people, like, they're talking about margins this, margins that. I just tell them read between the lines.
Yeah.
My margins are here, right? I'm not going to look at them, I'm not going to stare at them directly. I'm going to keep them in my peripheral, right? So what is my focus?
On the target, on the profits.
When a lion hunts, what does he do?
They're chasing the prey.
Exactly. And what does prey also mean?
Prey.
Exactly, right? So we're chasing the prey.
What?
I think that one important aspect for business is preying on your success. I enjoy success.
Right.
A lot more than my car. If success was a car, I'd buy that car. I'd drive that. That would be my daily. What car are you driving? Success. I was like, oh, what'd you pull up in? Success. If it was a jet, I'd fly in success. If I have a kid, he would be my succession. I'd probably just name him Succession.
Succession same.
Section 8 sing.
Section 8 sing. C-section sing. If you want to make it to your 12th Lamborghini, you really gotta make sure you have 11 first.
And to be honest, I stopped counting after 10.
What do you got right now?
11.
Hey, you wanna play pool?
Yeah, let's go. Alright.